Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to Ulai Tea Leaf Readings. My name is Lenor, and today I'm going to be reading your tea leaves. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Your reading is activated as soon as you click upon this video. It is awoken. So here we go. We begin with the energy of lust, strength, Babylon, riding upon the beast. This is one of great energy, great power, great persistence. When I get this card, I know. It's like, dude, it's time to power through this thing. Like, get it together, girl. We got this. We've been through it before. We'll be through it again. Don't worry. We got it. So, I want to see how this energy is going to play out with these tea leaves. Because I'll tell you what. We are in Mercury retrograde, of course. Aren't we always, it feels like? I don't know. Maybe. But even more importantly, in my opinion, in my humble little opinion, the solar bombardment, right? We are going through some wicked solar flares, okay? Just beautiful, beautiful northern lights. But my gosh, can you feel it through head, body, mind, soul? I mean, it's just absolutely, well, it's absolutely penetrating all aspects of our lives, right? And so this solar energy matched with the energy of strength, my goodness, it is fiery. It is aggressive. It is unstoppable. You, my love, my beautiful, beautiful Capricorn, you are unstoppable. So, let's go ahead. We're going to start with this over here. And it does look like it says, S-E, the X. Right? I can't say it out loud. It's the beginning of the reading. I maybe shouldn't have started with that one. I don't know. Are we allowed to talk about this on YouTube's? Maybe, I guess. The thing is, it's not usually about the physical act, right? This love, lust, strength, energy. I'm trying to pick up some of I dropped a bunch of tea leaves and it's driving me nuts. I'm always like trying to tidy things as I'm sitting here. I'm sorry. Don't be distracted. But yeah, this is about creativity, right? It is about that fiery wand energy. Okay. Now, if you can still see this card down here, you might see we have the Scarlet Lady holding on to, it looks like a cup, it looks like a valley, it looks like, if you know, you know, right? It is that place that leads to ecstasy, at least one of them, right? On the female anatomy. I don't like dancing around. I don't like dancing around here about what we're talking about. But it's about really embodying that divine feminine, Durga, Shakti, Kali, Aphrodite, Hera, the mini goddesses. I mean, there's so many of them, right? Which there should be more. Let's make up some more. Let's create some more. This is that dance of ecstasy, right? This is that creative force. This is that, like, you've got your groove back. Now, it could be, this is literally like you maybe have been in like a marriage, what do they call that? Where it's a dead bedroom or whatever, right? Where you're not relating physically ever. If, maybe once in a while, if ever, I guess. Which happens to people, I'm sure. It seems like something that would be very, it is. It's difficult. It has to be difficult, right? So you're going through that. You get out of the relationship. You get out in the world. You start to, work on things. Your life is starting to feel together again. And yeah, you're starting to feel yourself. You're starting to attract people. The guy at the gas station tries to add you on Facebook. How do you find people like that on what? Like, no, don't add that person, but I see you. I see you seeing me is really what it is, right? But yeah, you're feeling yourself. Maybe you are. Maybe you're out there drawing in the energy that maybe like you're not like fully wanting to go the whole way there. But yeah, the attention, the confirmation. Now, this isn't always and usually is not what it's talking about though, right? This is about like you are in that inspired place. You are in that creativity. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep the bowl still. I get so antsy and all over the place. And you can hear I'm sick. I've been sick. I've been in bed for like 2 days. I was just totally spent after our weekend. My husband and I had a Friendsgiving for some of the people that we hang out with. And yeah, I just am totally spent. So I'm like now starting to get back into my body a little bit, and I am feeling very wiggly. So I'm sorry. It's maybe the ADHD really kicking here. But here's the deal. We have the cat right here. Look at the cat over here. We have the person here with their hand out holding this. So to me, and feels like a feminine being. It feels very lunar. I also feel that there are wolves around. 6. What are we looking at? 611? It doesn't feel like it. 671. 671. So to me, I almost feel like you were abandoned by your people. That's a really profound thing that's a big deal. Maybe in the divorce, the breaking up, the dissolution, or moving, or whatever it is, I feel like you've lost your friends group. Like in a way that feels real, right? Like you're really friends. I don't know. I have a hard time sometimes with friendships because I don't like being friends with people where I'm guessing if they still, like, when things get weird constantly, or I have to constantly have conversations where I'm like, can you explain to me why, you said this, or what this backhanded thing, like it's just because I want to know. I want to make sure that like I'm not reading things the wrong way, right? And so when I get into a dynamic with somebody like that, almost like this, by the second or third time something feels weird, or there's some kind of like bad energy or whatever, I'm done. I'm just done. And so I feel like for you, you've been having to dwell in this place where it feels like the wolves are circling, right? It feels like whatever is going on in your life, you feel like you have to protect it constantly. Because why? People are coming after it. You feel that your friends maybe, or people in your life who maybe you call them your friends, but they're not really friends, right? Are, I don't know, what is it? Like you have a friend that they see you wearing something and then the next day they have the same thing? Is it like that? Or is it like you can't trust your your family around this person? You don't trust them around your family is what I should say. Something like that. Or around your spouse, or, whatever. It feels like you're always on edge here. Now, I do feel that as you have been getting more into this fiery energy, it just matters less and less. I don't see you like going out of your way to try to fix these things anymore. I feel like somebody says something sideways to you and you just kind of like, okay, do you feel better now? And it's just, you're not answering their text. You're not up in the group chat. You're not, going out your way to meet them on their break or, whatever it is. And I feel like this is so freeing for you. Even though it hurts, and even though I know you go back and forth, because maybe this is like your only friends group. Maybe you've been in the same group of people for a long time. Maybe this is your family, I don't know. But I feel you, as you are getting more and more into your talents, your interests, your skills, you're feeling creative. There is that fire flowing through your life. You're focused. This other stuff just doesn't really matter as much. And I feel like it's almost kind of like it's taking care of itself. Right? Because you are not putting your time and energy into these things. So they are not kind of like, showing up constantly or, trying to provoke you or saying that thing because they're jealous or, whatever it is. So I do see you coming into this like real cat energy, this very independent, I'm doing stuff by myself. Like, dude, you're dope. Like, you'll go to like eat dinner by yourself. I know. You were like, yeah. Okay, I have to eat dinner sometimes I'm by myself. Not everybody will do that, dude. How many times do you see people just sitting in a restaurant eating by themselves? I mean, yeah, you will, of course, but not always. I don't know what it is about, eating by yourself. People don't like. Dude, I'm a mom. I have a 5-year-old. Eating by myself, going to the grocery store by myself, top of the mountain. I'll let people go in front of me in line. I will stand there and just stare at the ground, at the magazines that I'll never read. I don't care. People will say, oh, I'm sorry, I have so much stuff in front. Honey, take your time. Take your time. My husband has my daughter. I don't need nothing from you. I will stand here and wait patiently. Baby, take your time. This is a vacation for me. And so, yeah, eating by yourself sounds amazing. I have not had dinner out by myself in, I don't know, when did my husband, 8 years ago? No, 7 years ago? 8 years ago? I don't know. Whenever my husband moved in, that day I ceased to have dinner by myself. So I do see you as being somebody now who's like, yeah, I'm going to go out. I'm going to have dinner by myself if I dang old want to, right? And I feel firm and courageous and solid and awesome in my decision to do things my way. This is not a group decision about how I feel about myself or my life. This is about you. You and you. That's it. And so that's where we're at with this. I feel there is a shedding. It's not easy. I'm not going to begin to think or say that it is when you get into that place in your life where whatever current or lingering social ties you have start to fall away. It is painful, especially if you are a social person. I don't think that you are super social, though. You're a Capricorn, obviously. So, painful, but also very freeing. Very freeing. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to look at this one really quick. And it looks like it is 117, but also I just keep getting the feeling of indigo. I-N-D-I-G-O. Is that an indigo? Yeah, I think so. Anyways, yes, the deepness of the sky, the forever. You are looking for forever. You want something long, built, steady. There's a longevity, a legacy. Now, I don't see your temple as like some brutalist thing. If you don't know what brutalism is, go check it out. It is a kind of architecture design. You could think of like maybe like Soviet Russia era, the Cold War, this kind of these magnificent, huge and cold and, just very stern but everlasting looking kind of buildings, right? Statues. And I feel that you want that energy, right? Something that can never be destroyed. But there's such a softness to it with you. And I think that's where this is where it's very sensitive. You've decided to be soft for the first time in a long time, or maybe ever. And that makes sense to the strength, because strength is not about becoming hard and cold, right? There's that saying, like a tree that's hot, like stiff and cold or hard. When the wind blows, that thing's gonna snap, bro. But when you're soft and pliable, flexible, hydrated, and dewy, warm, like a cave, a nest, a sacred place. This is where you can move. You can move swiftly and strong and in a lasting way, right? And so I feel that for you, there is this wanting for legacy, this wanting for remembrance, for something that will outlast you, to create something meaningful. And where you have maybe tried before and been a little bit rigid, been a little bit inflexible, and failed. And I mean, let's just be honest, failed. In this turn, I see you being vulnerable, bringing love and desire and the fullness of being, the good, the bad, the ugly, the wonderful, the, whatever, as all of it, and putting this into the work that you are doing. Now, I say often the work. This could be your career. It might not be, though. Most often it is not. This is about that interior work. This is that work with a capital W. Alchemy, self-development, healing, integration, individuation, magic, belovedness, Agape. I see you rising. We have the number 17. Stay away from motorcycles. Do not let your kids, grandkids, if you can, stop them. Probably can't, but be aware. A motorcycle, there's something with a motorcycle that has to do with your family. It's not, it's something that, I don't know, it continues. There's reason to be wary. And there is one. He's watching you. He doesn't know you, maybe a little. You've been introduced. He thinks he wants you. He is attracted to you. He might be in love with you even now, even in this short amount of time. But he's looking for a mother, a guru, a father, somebody to help raise him, the inner child. This will be difficult with this person. You know who I'm talking about. There is addiction, I believe, or some kind of compulsive loop kind of thinking, obsession, not in a productive way. You can be obsessive and put it into like your art or, you know, your business or whatever, right? But then sometimes people don't know how to redirect their obsession when it becomes about a person or an idea or, you know, whatever. And it can become destructive. And I feel that in this person, you will spend a lot of time trying to help them, fix them, save them. Now, it's up to you to choose this path or not. I don't judge either way. I've been on this path more than once and have failed and have also succeeded with people. But it is not something that I would go with easily anymore myself. Mostly because I have a daughter and she's the only person that I will put my time into at this point, aside from my husband, of course. You know, but that fool is like full cat energy. He's doing his thing. Unless it's housework, anything else, he's got it. You know? So anyways, let's see. I don't see you going with this person, but I see that like it's a reminder. You know, you can pour all of yourself into somebody and it really goes nowhere, right? Nowhere you want it to go anyways. Like healing. Sometimes you just have to realize like, is it E40? I always mix it up. Is it Too Short or E40? Captain Seva, you know who I'm talking about? Don't get into that. Oh, we have two communing. This is a different person. Ooh, and we have the Z. Okay, so we have the beloved here. Appearance of the beloved. Also, the heart. Okay. We have the number 17 again. We have a meeting happening. Now, this is not the person I was just talking about. I think that situation with that person is almost an ordeal that is leading up to the return of the beloved. Now, I am a firm believer the beloved comes to us manifest in many, many ways, right? Through people, through our potential, through opportunities, through our work. Endless ways. So I do feel though that this is going to be in the form of a person. Now, they're returning. I don't know if this is somebody who's been in your life before, or if this is going to be somebody who enters your life and you immediately feel the resonance of the beloved through them. This often happens, like people who are maybe uninitiated or unaware. They have this kind of like, I keep looking for the feeling of this person, your first love, your deepest love, somebody you dream about, somebody you've met in your interior work, and you know how they feel, and you keep searching for that in other people, right? That makes sense to me because the beloved manifests in all these different entities and situations, as I said. So, we often will spend our lives looking, and sometimes we'll find it in somebody, and it is there during the work that we are doing with them, during our relationship, our time together. And then as that begins to go through its different seasons, and there maybe is a dissolution of some kind, it feels like, yes, and it does, the beloved leaves that person, and you cease to have that deeper connection, or the connection changes. It looks like something else. And the beloved now, you might find somewhere else, or not at all. And you go on with your life, and you start to feel the beloved returning. And that's where we're at. The beloved is returning. And I do think this is going to be important and profound for you. Okay? This will change maybe everything. 80 or 48. Number 48 is our first number. Number 85. 55. Very good. Very good. All right. And we'll end with our gratitude affirmation cards. And I'm just going to go ahead. I'll flip through, stop where it feels right. Put it right there. The alchemist. You are the alchemist. I am grateful for the golden power of my thoughts and their ability to mold reality. With creativity or creative energy and proactive steps, I take ideas and shape them into physical results. Absolutely. Practice. What ideas or dreams do you have for your life? What are concrete steps you can take to see those dreams become reality? All right. Capricorn, I love you. If you want to like, subscribe, or leave a comment, I'd love to hear from you. Other than that, I'm going to say again, I love you. 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 Take care of yourself. We'll talk again real soon. Good night.